Hey guys, it's Big 8L here, and today I'm going to be showing you the TVP build I have the highest win rate with. First, I'm just going to say what the build is, and then I'll go over the tips afterward. First, learn this build on uthermals channel. It's his Terran School number, it's either 1, 2, or 3. It's the initial ones that he did on TVT, TVP, and TVZ. This is his TVP1. So I'll be showing my execution of it. Build a SUV as soon as you spawn, and then send it down to the natural or to the ramp to build a supply depot on 14. Once the supply depot is done, you're going to want to build a barracks on 16, and then a refinery on 16. Just keep making SUVs for now. Yeah, if I'm not talking, just keep making SUVs. Fill up your refinery once it's done. You're going to want to get a 20 Reaper and a 20 Orbital. Make sure to put an SUV on any probe that comes. We'll take kindly probes here. Also make sure that they don't steal your gas. Really messes up the build. Get a second command center on location as soon as you have 400 minerals. This is why we have the probe, or the SUV chasing probe, so the probe can't crash your guy building it down there. Put the Reaper on the probe so it kills it once it spawns. Build another depot on 20, and then build a factory, and then a marine. All on 20. Well, I guess 21. No, yeah, no, 20, because the marine would make it 21. Once the second depot is done, send it down to the natural to build a bunker, and then build a second refinery on 22. I like to build a barrack or a bunker behind the natural mineral line of the Protoss and put the Reaper in it. So when you send the Reaper in, make sure it doesn't die. Just try and look for scouting a little bit. Gotta juke and play Ring Around the Rosie with this Stalker to get it back there, but that's fine. Once the natural command center is done, make sure you get an orbital. Once the marine is done, get a reactor. Once the factory is done, get a widow mine and a starport. And fill up the second refinery. Put the marine in the bunker and rally the barracks to your natural bunker. Make sure you get the Reaper out of the bunker over there if it's going to die, and try and salvage the bunker if you can. I was not able to do that on this time. You can send the Reaper back in and try and get a second scout now, or you can just send it back. With the Widow Mines, if you think they're doing Stargate, put it in your mineral line, but if you know they're just making stalkers, put it out in front like that, in front of your bunker. That way, if they send a stalker over, it just dies. Do that with the second one of mine too, and build a medevac as soon as the starport is done. After the reactor is done on the barracks, you just should be constantly producing marines and sending them to the bunker. He sent 2 stalkers over here, but one of them died to one of mine, and this one took damage. So now just my infantry units will kill it. Send your Reaper for a scout now if you sent it back. And after the second Widow Mine, build a tech lab on your factory and build a tank. Once you have enough gas after that tank, build Liberator, that's what it's called. And also put both of your mines into the medevac and send it across the map for a Widow Mine drop at the natural. Just keep producing SUVs, supply depots, and Marines. The first tank will come out, build the second tank, and put the first tank sieged behind the bunker. Once the second tank is done, you're going to send it and all of your Marines to the third base, and send this Liberator to the dead space behind the main. Right now, you're going to build 2 more barracks, because we're floating a bunch of money. Just keep dropping mules and don't get supply blocked. Once the Liberator is done, send it down to the dead space. Go in with this Widow Mine drop and try and get as much as you can, but make sure that it doesn't die, because the time it could get a lot more damage is in the second here. That is like the only thing he had to worry about at that time, so it was kind of hard to get a bunch of kills. So send 4 SUVs, all of your Marines, and the 2 tanks you have to his third base. Take your third base and 2 engineering bays, send your Liberator down to the dead space, and take the 2 gases at your natural. Now, everything you make now is going to just stay at your natural to defend it. Build a reactor on your starter port and a tech lab on one of the 2 new barracks you made, and a reactor on the other one. Build 2 barracks at the third base of his to put Marines in. Send the Liberator in to siege the main. Go back in with the Widow Mine drop and try and target fire the Widow Mines onto the biggest clumps possible. Then start 1-1 and get a armory. Get 2 more barracks. And keep making tanks. And start making... Well, for right now you don't have enough money. Get stim, and just keep making Marines out of all of the barracks. Fill up the refineries on your second base, and move your third base out into position once it is done. Move the Liberator around after it kills everything if it doesn't die. Build medevacs and tanks and bio and another CC, and just mass up at your home and try not to die right now. Once all these barracks come online, you definitely won't die, and if you did enough damage with that attack, you won't die like I did. So, we're going to go back, and I'm going to show you really how much that attack did. How long ago was it? So, this Widow Mine drop got... How did that... Oh, yeah, I killed the stock. This Widow Mine drop got 8 kills. Which is pretty good. This guy already doesn't have a lot of probes because he took such an early third nexus. But now, because I did this Widow Mine drop and it's not dead, he has to... And he didn't go Phoenixes. This is why I always go Phoenixes, because I hate medevacs. He has to put stalkers along here, so he has to be ready for that. So what he's not ready for is this coming in, or this up here. So what it looks like from the Protoss perspective when this attack hits is this. Even if they're looking around a good bit, bunkers show up at their third, tanks, Marines, and they respond to that, or they respond to the Widow Mine drop, or whatever. But it's hard to respond to all of it. So this guy looks like he just paid attention to the attack on the third base, but then he totally missed the second Widow Mine drop, which killed another, probably like 5 probes, which isn't that crazy. But then he's not even paying attention at all to the fact that there's a Liberator in his main that has 16 kills. And that's where this gets crazy, because you could kill the third very realistically, and then you're probably going to kill a bunch of probes with these 2 harassment options of the Widow Mine drop and the Liberator. And if you don't, then you lose. But most of the time, you'll get a bunch of kills because it's really hard to split your units like that unless you're really good. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this build, and good luck.